So I'm sure you're well aware of the fact that Velma is getting a season 2, which I know it's very strange. Why this is happening, I don't know. But there is a theory out there. I can't confirm that it's real, but it does kind of make sense. And that's that HBO had paid for like 200 and something minutes of the show to be created. And if you, I can't remember the exact number, but basically if you worked it out, it would be 26 episodes of the series, which means they have already paid for 2 seasons, which is why season 2 is in development. I don't know how true that is. It does kind of make sense. But then again, how much cheaper is it to just not, which is cheaper, canceling the show or moving forward with it? Have they already paid everything up front? See, I don't know all of the details there, but if this is true, that does kind of make sense. However, what's crazier to me than a season 2 of this dog shit show, and it is a dog shit show. It's one of the worst shows I've ever seen in my life. It's up there, like I've said before, with Rings of Power. What I find even more funny, though, than this show getting a season 2 is the fact that all of these outlets are celebrating a season 2. All these outlets are celebrating a season 2. Vulture celebrating. Collider celebrating. Now, why this is funny, at least to me, is the fact that none of these outlets like this damn show. They all hate it. They hate it. They don't give it good reviews. They mock it. In most cases, the only one that outright celebrates the show is CBR.com. Probably the worst of the worst when it comes to shill sites. But all of these outlets are straight up celebrating the fact that this show has a season 2. Showing you just how fake all of these outlets are. Because they hate the show. They don't like it. However, they defend it and celebrate it because people they don't like politically hate the show. Because it's woke. And it's awful woke. It's so woke that woke people hate it. But they'll still celebrate it to own the right. Yeah, it's got a season 2, even though we don't like it. This is the funny thing you always see about people like this, is that you saw this with the pregnant Joker thing. People got all up in arms about anyone mocking it. And most of them admitted they didn't even like the comic book. But they'll defend it because people they disagree with don't like it. And it's the same thing here. They're defending this because they don't like the people that are making fun of the show. I just think that that's kind of stupid. But anyway, them not having any values or principle is something we all already know anyway. Let's get to Mindy Kaling, who's back in hot water again. Now, this had already came out a couple of weeks ago. I talked about this because people were digging up interviews that she put out and going over things that she had said before. And I don't know if this was a new interview. I can't remember. But she gave an interview to Conan O'Brien. And in it, she talked about how she forced Lee Pace to kiss her. Well, didn't force him, tricked him. It was during a scene where they were talking, and she was all about him, like thought he was sexy. So she improvised a kiss on him out of nowhere when they were supposed to just talk. And then she went back and told the scriptwriters, say anything, and you're fired. Now, she passed this all off as a joke, but imagine if a man had done that. I'm surprised she's getting outrage on this again. This is the second time this has come up, and there's at least 2 or 3 other outlets bringing this back up. And why that is because a TikTok video has gone viral talking about this.
You know the comment I get?
And because of that, because of TikTok user Riley Desmore responded to the clip, it went viral. And now people are talking about it again and how messed up it is, because it is messed up. Now, she acts like this is a joke because she's basically untouchable. A couple outlets will talk about it again, and then it'll just go away. But she's very, very untouchable and very, very failing upward in Hollywood. Got a bunch of new shows. This is the problem with Hollywood, too, failing upward. Bunch of people that have no talent, that are mediocre, just get show after show, promoted. Look at that Batwoman team. Batwoman, the biggest dog shit show out there. One of them, anyway. That show gets canceled. They move the entire team, writers, producers, executive producers. They move them all over to Gotham Knights. And you look at that show. I can't wait for that show to come out, too, by the way. That show's going to be a pile of dog shit because they moved the entire Batwoman team over to it. What a dumb idea that was. No wonder CW was losing money every month, as we found out recently. But Mindy Kaling, this situation is funny. If she was a man, she would be out of work and done in Hollywood for what she admitted on here. But she can laugh nonchalant about it, make a joke about it. And she's joking, as it says right here, about kissing and abusing power. Hey, it's funny, right? It's funny if a woman does it. Ha. If this had been a man, though, he'd be done. He'd be dragged. They would hook him up to a figurative car and drag him through the streets of Hollywood. And then throw him out probably somewhere near a fentanyl homeless tent city. Because that's where he'd be. Plenty of those in California. Anyway, I don't know. This could be my last Velma video. I know there's not really much more to say now until season 2 comes out. Unless, for some reason, they actually hold themselves to standards here, and stop being hypocrites and actually talk about the fact that she got away with doing this. I wonder if this Lee Pace guy will come out and say anything. I wonder if this will go further than this video. Will more outlets talk about this? I don't know. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Check out my Rumble and Locals, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my Locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my Locals.